So last night we was doing some soldering on the bike, some wiring, and I was talking to Podge. Bear in mind that my job is field engineer and I do a lot of soldering all the time. And I just said, well, nobody's ever actually shown me how to solder. It's just something I've done. And sometimes it's a bit hit and miss, and you know. So, and I think it's one of the things that puts me off doing wiring, right? Is sitting down and soldering. It can be fiddly and horrible. So Podge was like, I'll show you how to do it, it's easy. So he showed me his technique last night on how to do it, and honestly, it's so easy. So I've made a little video, and probably people have been doing it this way for years, but because nobody told me, where he's going by, because nobody's ever shown me properly, I've just sort of forced two wires together with soldering. So I mean, they've always held up and they've always worked, but it's just not been clean and easy. So Pod showed me his way last night, and I just tried it out, finished off the bit of soldering we were doing, and it's so easy. So I made a little video which I'm going to play now, and hopefully it will give some people some tips, and if not, then well, nothing lost. So we're extending these plugs out. We've already done these. Got this group here of 10 to do. Got some wire, got some flux, and then gas soldering iron, and then solder. So get your strippers, stick it in about half a centimetre, just over. It's kind of difficult doing this on the camera, and then click, stripped, and then give it a good twist. Yeah, I was painting last night, so I got black now. So both ends, we're going to do that for the other 10. So we're going to use gas soldering iron. So it just fills up with a clip of gas, just because it's easier over here. So just while that's heating, I'm going to prep our wires. So the next stage is tinning the wires, which means putting a bit of solder on there. So I've got all my ends are all nicely twisted. We're just gonna so a tip I was given is even when using flux wire, still use flux. So all we're going to do is dip them in the flux, get a nice bit of coating on there. We'll do the other ends as well, we'll tin the other ends as well. And then all we're going to do is just put a layer of solder on that. I'll try and show you. So all we're going to do is get a bit of solder on there, and then working from the back, burn that flux off, and then just put a layer of solder on. We're going to do that for each one. So now you can see all the layers. Well, that's got a little bit sticking off, but that's alright. All the layers now are, all the ends are tinned. That's what they call it, tinned. So now the next job is to chop the plug off, solder it, tin both ends of that, and then we repeat the process then. We'll solder them up, we'll shrink wrap on. Do the plug end first because it'll be easier. So do the plug end, and then we'll fix the whole extended plug then back onto the bike. That's the next job. So you can see we haven't got a lot to work with here wires wise, but we're just going to go and tin these now, the same as we did the other cables. Put some shrink wrap over them, shrink wrap them, and then they'll be ready then to join back into the bike. So that's all the extensions wired in now. So we'll shrink wrap these, and then they're ready then to attach to the bike. Oh, easy, see? And there we go, all soldered up, all extended out. Anybody comes to do anything in the future, see the original colours on the plugs, trace them back to the original colours up here. So we'll just wrap this lot now, and yeah, it'll all blend in out the way.